On the first day of October, traders were selling off their assets. Almost all stock indexes were falling. Meanwhile, the US dollar consolidated near its annual highs amid the expectations that the Fed will start reducing its stimulus measures in November and raise the key interest rate next year. In our video review on InstaForex TV channel, we will learn about other events that may affect the US dollar. Next week, all important data will be published only from Tuesday. Thus, on October 5, all eyes will be turned to the Reserve Bank of Australia's key rate decision. The regulator is likely to keep the benchmark rate unchanged. Notably, the previous meeting, which took place in September, ended on a pessimistic note. The fact is that the economic outlook from the monetary authorities paints a gloomy picture for the country. In other words, Australia's GDP may decline in the third quarter and the unemployment rate is likely to increase in the next few months. That's why the central bank's rhetoric is expected to be dovish. This, in turn, may weaken the national currency. In the evening, traders may resume buying the US dollar. The fact is that the US will disclose its services PMI data for September. According to the forecast, the indicator will show a smaller rise. Of course, such business activity in the United States services sector will surely boost the attractiveness of the US assets. On Wednesday, traders will take a close look at the US non-farm employment change. The September report disappointed market participants. The number of employed people increased just by 374,000, whereas analysts had expected a rise of 613,000. This report is published ahead of the US labor market figures that are slated for release on Friday. Notably, now traders have a different attitude towards such weak data. Thus, bulls of the US dollar may find a reason to open more positions amid quite high job growth. In fact, it's rather difficult to predict traders' reaction to the news. It's better to open positions only after the publication and rely on technical signals. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Tikhina. We wish you profitable deals.